PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday afternoon, the 28th day of July. It's hot, it's muggy, it's a summer afternoon. What do you expect? Let's go to some Skycam shots around the network today from the ABC 3340 Skycam network, and we'll begin with the view from Decatur. Let's go with the water theme today. We're looking at the water of the mighty Tennessee River, as seen from the Skycam there up in Morgan County on a hot afternoon. Readings mostly in the low 90s at 2 o'clock, about where they should be for this time of the year. We'll skip one county down to the south to look at the water of Lake Katoma, as seen from our Skycam in Coleman. Nice to see that pond full. As you recall, a year ago, the extreme drought really took those levels down low. And down to the south, the Alabama River is seen from the Skycam in Dallas County in Selma. There's our water vapor satellite imagery today, and you can see kind of a ridge across the southern U.S. The core of the heat is over the Red River, Texas and Oklahoma. In fact, look at temperatures, and you can see that's where a couple of spots have hit 100 around Wichita Falls at mid-afternoon. Around here, again, upper 80s and low 90s, some mid-90s down south, but certainly not too bad for this time of the year. Convective outlook for the rest of the day and tonight, a moderate risk up north over parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota. Surrounding that, a slight risk, including Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Des Moines. And we even note that the guys at the Storm Prediction Center have put out a mesoscale update for Tennessee down into the Tennessee Valley of extreme North Alabama and North Georgia for the possibility of some active storms firing over the next hour or so. And that's going to be on the outflow of storms last night that developed way up north. And you can see the instabilities are peaking over the Tennessee Valley. We'll drill deeper into that in just a moment. But wouldn't be shocked if the radar got busy up there. This is the current radar look coming out of Nashville at 1:36 this afternoon. At that point, there were some active storms really along and east of I-65, but more than likely storms will begin to fill in as the temperatures get up in the low 90s, maybe mid-90s in spots. In fact, there's a look at the current instability coming off the SPC mesoanalysis side, and you can see the surface-based capes are 3,000 up there near Nashville, and certainly very high across the rest of the state. So we'll kind of see how the storms fire as the day progresses. There's the QPF map. Expected rain around the country for the next 5 days, valid through Saturday morning at 7 o'clock. The heat ridge is centered around Shreveport, and the Arklatex, who are hot and dry is the story. Around here, the rainfall amounts of about 1/2 inch. But look, come on now. This is summer, and, the convection is kind of scattered, and we'll have numbers all over the board. But I think certainly as the week progresses, we'll see some pretty decent rainfall amounts, especially on Thursday. And the bullseye is north of Tampa Bay. That's 5.1 inches there, with a little action in the Gulf, the northeastern Gulf, and whether it becomes a depression or not, it's the same impact, mainly a rain producer down there. In fact, there's a look at the Gulf now. You can see that convective flare that just keeps on going south of Mobile Bay. And pressures are a little lower there, and again, I think that's what's left of a complex, a mesoscale convective system that came down through Mississippi last night and just kept on going in the Gulf. And there have been times over the years where those do develop into tropical depressions and even tropical storms. So we'll have to watch that. And out there in the far eastern Atlantic, we note a new wave emerging off the coast of Africa. A little lower latitude on this one. Now, this one's going to pass south of the Cape Verde Islands. We'll see if that can crank into anything in coming days. Here's the model output, the GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock Tuesday. This is about 18,000 feet off the ground, or the 500 millibar level. A little ripple of energy there showing up around Branson and Springfield, Missouri. Down below that, you can see kind of a juicy air mass across the deep south, and it looks like a typical summer day. Partly sunny, hot, muggy, with a chance of storms in the afternoon. Wednesday, same deal. I know it's got that little minimum, but look, I think just about everybody in the state will have a chance of showers and storms Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, again, the heights are lower, a little wave coming down through Arkansas and Mississippi, and the logic is that will enhance the coverage of showers and storms on Thursday. We think that will be the day this week with the best potential for perhaps more widespread rain. Highs only in the upper 80s on Thursday. based on modeling, and that sure sounds good. And then Friday, the GFS wants to shunt the deeper moisture down to the south over the southern half of the state, and that's the deal on Saturday. Is kind of a surface low is seen there, centered around, Bainbridge, Georgia. And we'll see. Just some hint of low pressure in the northeastern Gulf. And again, in that position, no doubt, the heaviest rain with that feature will be Tampa Bay and Cross City and Perry and Jacksonville, places like that. And then Sunday, we note that 594 circle cranking up there in St. Louis and Indianapolis north of here. And that would suggest pretty hot and dry weather if that's correct on Sunday with the deeper moisture down south. And Monday of next week, same thing. Tuesday of next week, a week from tomorrow, moisture kind of creeps back in here. But as you know, I'm not real excited about forecasting summer convection days in advance. You just can't do that. And on the 13th of August, and again, out here, we're just looking for synoptic scale features. And again, that looks pretty typical for mid-August. The westerlies are up north, and you can see enough moisture for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms down here, just what you'd expect to see that time of the year. That is it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.